Well, hello. As you could probably tell by the thumbnail, this is a Daspletosaurus PvP and build video. Another addition to our cool little series we're doing. I don't want to blabber for too long, but make sure to join my Discord, it helps out a ton, it's a nice community, and yeah, have fun. Taurosus is the best one, which increases knockback resistance by 25%. A solo Dasp with Fracture is a dead Dasp. Also, plus 3% attack damage literally does nothing to your base damage stat. It increases it by like 0.2 or something. Now let's get into the build. For some reason, Bite is a passive ability, which I guess makes sense. But in our head slot, we're going to be using Heavy Bite. Deals incredible damage with a fast cooldown. All the other bites are useful, but I think Heavy Bite gives you the edge in a solo fight. Carnage is the only best one there for our build. All the others don't do anything, but Tyrant Ally is the best one in a group. For our hide slot, we're going to be using Dense Scales. It's the best choice in my opinion, because most stuff lighter than you will get absolutely demolished. Now, we're moving on to our leg slot. After the recent tail attack changes where they do more knockback, strong legs is a very good option, but I think long distance runner is just a bit better. Remember to always use tail attack in the right way. Now in the voice slot, we're going to be using Rampage, which is possibly the most overpowered voice call besides Metri and Lambeo heal call in the entire game. So that's my go-to build. Now let's head on to the fights. Our first fight is against a Lambeosaurus, a faster Beliosaur which uses hit and run tactics to win any fight. At this moment I know he's in the bushes, but I don't know where until he pops out, hitting with a nice shotgun charge. For Das fighting Preno, all you need to do is just get it to charge you, maybe do a head slam and then just face tank it. You can beat it. As you can see here, he's running away because he doesn't want to get caught up in that scenario. After some walking around, he finally charges and I miss my attack, so he gets another charge on me. We trade a massive hit and he runs away again. At the moment, Preno is kinda awful at the moment because, you know, it's only good when it's in a group. Like maybe 3 or 4 is good then, but as a solo it's absolutely awful. He walks away while I break him off and get a nice hit on him, putting him on death bar. He misses his head slam and gets a dazed effect, which furthermore finishes the kill. Now on to our next battle. Our next fight is against the powerful Ceratopsian, Alberta. Luckily, I get a nice ambush. I hit him with a nice heavy bite, but he returns a favour with a stomp. As I'm popping my damage increasing buff call, he goes for a charge and I barely dodge it. However, the same can't be said for that kick. After a bit of baiting, I go for a heavy bite and absolutely miss it. Fighting Alberta is just a case of getting your heavy bites in whenever they're available, as face tanking is the worst thing you can do against an Alberta, which is pretty self-explanatory. The heavy bite drags over and again I get met with a nice stomp. There's some nice baiting of his attacks there. Since he has now gone rage mode, I need to get out of the face tank straight away as I'm likely to die. That's the best thing to do against an angry Albertoceratops. Now rolling into the next fight. Now we're fighting a Lambeosaurus, an amazing healer with a powerful rodeo kick. It appears he wants to brawl, so that's what's going to happen. Best thing to do with Lambeo is feel out his attacks. Make sure you know his playstyle so you can bait him to the best of your ability. He almost hit me there, and in my opinion, I think he should have hit me. But I ain't complaining. He hits me with a rodeo kick, so I finish with a nice heavy bite. I use my buff and call and he instantly goes for it, which is the best thing that could happen because I deal more damage when I'm lower on health. For the first half of the fight, I'm not really trying my hardest, I'm just getting as much damage as possible. But since he's healing, I need to be as good as possible. He performs a break check rodeo kick, but I miss my heavy bite. This is the reason knockback resist is the best subspecies. Able to pressure someone as good as possible. Now, onto our next fight. This fight is against a powerful herbivore called Mirror Gaia. By the way, this Mirror Gaia that I was fighting had a terrible build on. Sorry to whoever I was fighting. As you can see, he's trying to nest babies, which is not going to be possible. Yes, he's using Venom and Detonate. However, even with a terrible build, Mirror Gaia is still a force to be reckoned with. Paralysis is possibly the most table-turning ability in the entire game. Also, while I was editing this, Prognathodon and whatever, Patsakara, whatever that is, they both released today, so I'll probably make a video showcasing them. But anyways, now we finished the Mirror Gaia fight. And of course, I'll be fighting Aloe next, but with a twist. This is Jurassic D, a phenomenal Path Titans YouTuber which creates nice mod news content. I recommend subscribing to them because they'll really appreciate it. And if for some reason you don't believe me, wait until the fight ends. Speaking of the fight, we're going a bit off topic. Basically, the way you want to fight an Aloe is make sure it gets away from your tail. He's using the best build for Aloe, using Hatchet Bite as the main weaponry. This fight is difficult to win, but it's pretty simple at the same time. Once you pop your Rampage call, just face tank it. It works every time. Of course that hit. Just of course it did. Wow. From time to time, when Aloes leave a face tank, they try and bleed you out, but you don't want that from happening at all costs. And there you go, a bit of perfect camera movement gets the kill. Oh, and for the nerds who thought I was actually lying about 1v1ing him, there you go. So that marks the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and also make sure to join my Discord, by the way, it's link in the description. But without further ado, have an amazing, amazing day.